I love gourmand fragrances, especially for the colder weather. So these are going to be some stellar chef's kiss gourmand options for the colder months. Some of these perfumes I've had in my collection for quite some time and I just haven't talked about in a really long time. Others are brand new to me that I'm super excited to share with you. If this is your first time on this channel, hello, my name is Anya. I absolutely love fragrances and I love talking about them here every single weekday from Monday through Friday, along with a ton of bonus content in between. And I also do additional content on my Instagram and TikTok if you're interested in following me on there. My username is ANECHKAFRAGRANCES. I like to focus a lot of my content on conscious consumerism, so you'll find in my videos whether I talk about affordable, designer, or niche perfumes, I'm really conscious about what I have in my collection, what I tend to choose to include in my videos. So with that being said, I actually do have a fragrance expense tracker if you're interested in learning how you can track what's in your collection. It's also linked down below as well. With that being said, let's get started with a fragrance that I have not used in a really long time, and this is kind of still a little bit under the radar, but this is one of my favorite fragrances in my collection right now for this colder time. And I wore this yesterday and I actually got a few compliments, so that's also really good. This is from Perir Ottimo. This is called Nirvana. This is a vanilla hazelnut, beautiful gourmand perfume. There's something about this that really very much focuses on the vanilla and those nutty aspects and a bit of a boozy twist as well, without being too overt or too, how do I say, how do I want to like express this? I feel like this perfume has all those notes, but it's very well blended and it's very pillowy and so cozy. This is a high-end smelling fragrance and I really love it, but it's very straightforward. Like if you like vanillas, you will likely really like this one as well. This is gorgeous, and I also love the bottle. It's like this signature red. So let's get into the notes. This is a warm, spicy, woody fragrance with top notes of cognac, tonka bean, and myrrh, a mid of cinnamon, hazelnut, and sandalwood, and a base of vanilla and cashmere wood. To me, definitely I smell the vanilla aspect and that nutty hazelnut like I just described. There's a touch of booziness in the form of that cognac. Um, and I definitely get what they're coming from or where they're coming from regarding the sandalwood. So this is such a beautiful perfume. It's pretty straightforward, but if you like vanilla, this is a really good one. It's not challenging. It's just a really beautiful fragrance. If you just want to smell delicious and you want a vanilla that maybe not a lot of people are talking about, this is gorgeous. This is beautiful. Paradis Disant Nirvana. This is a fragrance that I personally love to wear. And it's just great. So yeah, there we go. And yeah, and by the way, Nirvana was gifted to me. I'm very happy to have this bottle. But yeah, Nirvana, amazing fragrance if you love vanilla. Okay, another perfume that's a new release. This is a brand new. It just hit the market in the last few weeks or so, but I can say after trying it for a few days, and yes, I'm still working through, I'm still experimenting with it, but I can say this is an amazing gourmand fragrance if you love tiramisu. This is Shabot Mon Tiramisu, and it's beautiful. Like it's like tonic. You can smell the cake aspect of the tiramisu with that slight booziness. Like it's just so beautifully done, and it's not so overwhelmingly gourmand, right? It's not like screeching at you. It's just beautiful. Like it's amazing. Like I love this perfume so much. I've been wearing it every day since I got it. Whether I'm just like spraying it on when I first am getting into my fragrances or trying to wear it with something else. This has been such a wonderful experience. They did give this bottle to me, but this is something that I've been looking forward to for quite some time. But this is a fragrance with notes of coffee and whipped cream, a mid of vanilla, biscuit, and coconut milk, and then a base of chocolate, sandalwood, and musk. Even though there's no milk listed, I smell like electronic creaminess. That's a signature in, I found, a lot of Chabaud perfumes. They really do gourmands in a certain specific way that makes it so the gourmands aren't overtly sweet, but they are lactonic. They're more like lactonic, slightly sweet gourmands that are perfect. Like if you want to kind of dip your toe into the gourmand category, but you don't want to go for anything that's like too strong, too sweet, too overwhelming, Chabaud in general is a really good brand to try. My favorite from them that I've tried so far, and I've sampled a few, has been Mon Tiramisu. This is beautiful. This next perfume is a great option for when it's quite cold, so I'm really excited to start wearing this fragrance again because it's one of those perfumes that I just cannot wear when it's warm out because this is a strong fragrance. Like I've talked about some other perfumes that are definitely a little bit more like easy to wear. This one you have to be into gourmand fragrances if you're going to wear this because otherwise it might be a little bit too much. But if you love your sweet photorealistic gourmands, this is a really good option, especially if you love baklava. So this is Baklava Royale by Navitus. This was created in collaboration with Gabby Loves Perfumes. Gabby is a big fan of gourmands, so far her 3 collaborations with Navitus have all been gourmand, and I have purchased 2 out of 3 of her collaborations. Melon Kiss is ultimately my favorite, but if I had to choose a fragrance for this time of year, I would definitely go for Baklava Royale. It's such a good cozy fragrance to wear, and the bottle is also really beautiful as well. I love the bottle. Usually, I don't like to spotlight the bottle too much, but I would say the juice inside is good. The bottle itself is really just bright and beautiful as well. But this perfume, let's go into the notes. This has notes of bergamot and orange blossom at the top, a mid of pistachio, almond, and honey, and then a base of Madagascar, vanilla, amber, wood, and tonka bean. So this perfume just literally smells like, it smells like toasted nuts with baklava drizzled in honey. It's a strong fragrance. I know I keep saying that, but I just want to tell you, you only really need to wear this fragrance if you love gourmand perfumes. And it's such a cozy fragrance, especially when it's really cold out. Like this is the type of fragrance that I love when it's really, really cold. If it's warmer, I can't wear this, but this is very appropriate for this time of year when you just want to have a fragrance that will just make you feel cozy. This is that perfume. Like there's something about toasted nuts that makes me feel very cozy, very holiday. This is good. So Navitus Baklava Royale, such a cozy, warm fragrance. I know I keep saying cozy a lot in this video, but a lot of the time, gourmand perfumes really inspire that feeling in me, and these perfumes do just that as well. So, yeah, Baklava Royale by Navitus. This is a fantastic option. Next is another new release. This one has been around for a little bit though. This is called Ottimo by Pernoire. I love Pernoire. I love them. They're such a good brand, especially if you love fragrances that are a little bit more unique. You like fragrances that have an elegant quality to them. Ottimo is a great option from Pernoire, but Pernoire in general, they have some of my favorite niche fragrances available, and this is beautiful. This is a perfume that has boozy vanillic facets, but it's not too much. Like some boozy fragrances, they're a little bit too focused on those accords. This one is not. It's actually using those accords to accent the fragrance. So this is a perfume with top notes of rum, cardamom, and quince, a mid of tobacco, praline, and tonka, and then a base of vanilla, osmanthus, and cedarwood. So this is kind of, it's gourmand, but it's not like focused on any one kind of sugary sweet dessert thing. It's actually a boozy perfume with heavy vanilla notes and tobacco, and the osmanthus kind of gives it like a pillowy feel that I really love. And in general, one of the reasons, one of the things that I really like about this fragrance is that the tobacco here, it's sweet but not too sweet, and sometimes there's been tobacco in some fragrances that I just do not like, and this is actually something that I really do love. So yeah, the way they've done it is very, very good. This is a really good unisex gourmand perfume. Obviously, anyone can wear any of the perfumes I just listed depending on your preference, but if I had to choose a perfume in this video that is soundly unisex, Ottimo definitely fits into that category. This is fantastic. This is beautiful. I do have a code available, two codes available with Pernoire. They're affiliated. This perfume was sent to me. I do have a relationship with the brand, but I love the brand, and that's why I keep featuring them because they genuinely do have quality products. But my code is Anya DK if you want to save 20% off their discovery set. I love their discovery set. I think they have some really good different fragrances. There's a good range. It's not just one type of perfume. They really have a wide spectrum of really interesting fragrances, and Ottimo is available in that discovery set along with some of my other favorites that I mentioned in other videos. But this is beautiful. I love this perfume so much. So Ottimo by Pernoire, this is like a must-have for this cold weather. Next up is a fragrance by a brand that I believe is based in Italy. This is Private Mood, and they really specialize in doing a variety of gourmands. The only one that I've tried so far has been So Vanilla, but it's such a good gourmand fragrance, and I definitely think you should check this brand out. If you love gourmands and you want an affordable niche brand that will smell amazing, this is beautiful. So Vanilla literally smells like one of those Starbucks pastries. Yeah, like one of those Starbucks pastries that's like a gingerbread pastry with like lemon sugar icing. That's what I get with this. It's so vanilla, yes, that's the name, but it's actually more complex than just vanilla. This is an amazing perfume if you love gourmand. Like if you want to smell like a dessert, this is that perfume. It's literally dessert like. It smells so good. And this perfume has top notes of orange and lemon blossom, a mid of gingerbread and neroli, and then a base of vanilla and patchouli. Yes, the notes do say one thing, but my interpretation of this is that it smells to me exactly like that kind of like Starbucks dessert, like with the frosting or with the icing. This smells amazing. This does smell like a gorgeous gourmand fragrance, and I do love wearing it for this colder weather because it's such a good cozy perfume. It's like this is a cozy gourmand fragrance that you can cuddle up to, and not gonna lie, sometimes citrusy perfumes they lean a little bit too cleaning product. This one absolutely does not. It's a full-bodied, beautiful citrus fragrance that I love, and I highly recommend this. So Private Mood So Vanilla. I paid about $120, 140-ish for a full-size 3.4 ounce bottle. So that makes this fragrance brand quite affordable, and there is a lot in here. And this fragrance, it has like a moderate performance. It lasts for several hours. It lasts for quite some time. So yeah, I've had this fragrance for about um, a year, a year approximately, and I'm up to here. I can see like, I mean, this bottle looks opaque, but I can kind of see the juice through it. So like I'm up to here. So I've made quite a dent in this. So I think it's a beautiful, approachable fragrance. There's really no way to go wrong with this one if you're a fan of gourmands already. So with that being said, that's it for this video. Those are some of my favorite gourmand options from the niche category specifically. So I actually do have a question for you guys. So if you don't have an answer for this, is totally fine, but I just want to see like what you prefer because I have like my own theory about how I do things, but I also want to see what you guys think. When you're watching these kinds of videos where I, for example, share my favorite gourmand fragrances or my favorite fragrances for the cold weather, or my top 5 seductive fragrances, or this or that, right? Is it better for you as a viewer to have or to watch me talk about fragrances in a similar category? So like let's just say I'm talking about this video, right? In this video I talked about my 5 gourmand fragrance options for the cold weather. So I talked about all niche fragrances. Is this the kind of video, do you prefer when I mix it up, or do you prefer when I talk about like my top 5 affordable fragrances for the cold weather and then my top 5 niche fragrances for the cold weather? Like, is it like more helpful for you as a viewer to kind of see things segmented out like that, or do you not care at all and you like it all in one video? Because I do think that sometimes like when I'm titling a video or when I'm trying to write the description for it or promote it in a certain way, it does help for me to have those categories separated out. I mean, I still love all the fragrances I talk about anyway, or all the ones I love that I say I love or like. I truly do believe that, no matter the price point. But yeah, let me know what you think. I'd be curious. But that's pretty much it for this video. I love all these fragrances, and I hope that you found something in this video that piqued your interest. I hope this was informative and useful to you. If you have any recommendations that are gourmand for the cold weather that you think I should try, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.